G'day, welcome to this video on Optimize. So what is Optimize? Optimize is a sort of a new way of building AI chatbots, but we don't call them chatbots because we think that our solution is more of a conversational approach and not bot-like as you would see in some of those other ones. So I don't like that term, and I think honestly, and speaking to different businesses, I think that's got a bit of a bad name as well, and rightfully so. If you look at any videos on YouTube, and I'm not singling out this gentleman, but if you look at any videos on YouTube, Liam Evans has got a great channel with lots of great content, and they use tools that look similar to this. It's very structured in terms of how you configure it and the way that the conversation flows. Specific questions are being asked and all the rest of it. And honestly, that's really not needed now. It's certainly not needed with a solution that's using OpenAI's ChatGPT 4 API, which is one of the ones that we use. And it really isn't even on the 3.5. And I think we can all, be fairly confident to know that sooner or later 4.5 or 5 is going to come out, and the cost of 4 is going to come down, and 4 is more than capable of just being told what it needs to do and do it. So if you're out there and you're interested in building these sorts of solutions for businesses, as you may be a AI automation agency, for example, I think is the catchphrase, then we're a really good alternative to these traditional sorts of solutions like a Voiceflow, Botpress, this one's Vector Shift, etc. So yeah, watch my video today, go and have a look at some of these other videos, and you tell me which one you'd prefer to work with, and which one you think that the end user would prefer to interact with. All right, so let's have a little look at building one today. So I'll show you how easy it is to do. This account is ostensibly empty. I have used it and deleted things, so there are some sort of residual stats that you might see popping up like on our dashboard here, but that's all been basically deleted. I've called this business Calming Massages because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this website, this Calming Concepts massage clinic, just as a very quick example of how we can build a bot. So what I'm going to do is the treatments menu in terms of knowledge, and then we'll build. I said bot. We'll build an agent that can handle questions about that page. Okay, so this is how we do it. We just create an agent, and we'll call it Leah. Now we can choose agent type. I'm going to choose customer service. For your website, you probably have sales rep because it'll provide the service, but it'll also try and capture the lead information a little bit more aggressively than a customer service one would. But for now, just to prove, to show you how it works, I'll just use customer service. And then the agent persona, I'll just use the concierge. These are all kind of different personalities, if you like. And they have sort of different verbosity in terms of how much information they give when they respond. So the straight shooter is very, very concise, but this guy's a nice mix, so I'll do that. Now we've called it Leah, so we'll just say that Leah looks like this. Don't worry, you'll be able to change your images. You don't have to use our ones. So anyway, so the agent's now been created. And off the back of that, there's also been a channel created, which is just called a web channel, and it routes to Leah, as you can see. So I could go and chat right now, but we don't have any knowledge. So I'm going to go to our Knowledge Hub. I'm going to grab this URL at the top here. I'm going to paste it in and tell it to scrape. Now, we can obviously handle documents and PDFs and URLs, and also in our business context page here, you can add your own context. And unlike these other sort of solutions, when you provide a website like I just did, or a document, the knowledge is being curated by our system, which I think is the same ostensibly with those other solutions. But I guess the difference is with ours, you can actually see what all those embeddings are, and you can manipulate them and change them as you need, and you can add many more if you want. So by now we should have had that finished. So let's have a quick look here. So you can see what it first does is it drafts each of the different embeddings, and we can review them, we can change them, and so on, and we can accept or deny them and give them a category. I'm just going to go ahead and accept all of these, and we'll put it down as treatments. All right, so now we have over here in our business context, you'll see we have each of those different embeddings in the system under the category of treatments. So now we'll go back to our agent. We can tell the agent answer any questions the user has. I don't really need to do that, honestly, because that's exactly what it's going to do. I could just leave that empty. We can configure some conversation starters. I'm just going to leave, I'll just get rid of these. Actually, I'll just make it so the agent starts. How can I help you? Knowledge categories, all categories. That's because the only knowledge we have is that. I'm going to use GPT-4 for this example. I'm going to save. Now let's go and have a quick chat. And I'm going to move this over here and over here. I'm going to go there. How can I help you? So let's ask a question. Let's say, I don't know, do you do facials? And we can just ask questions and test this now, and it will have all the answers to the different questions. Yes, we offer facials, botanical mini facial, blah, 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 blah. Right. So, we'll ask some more just to make sure. How much is a 2-hour couples massage? Which I guess is, there's two options, right? So there's this with Vibro and there's this one with two therapists. So let's see what it says. For a 2-hour couples massage, we offer standard massage by 2 therapists at a cost of $240. That's correct. If you're looking for a longer session, we also have a 3-hour option. That's awesome. So that was all correct as well. What types of massages do you offer? So I think you guys can see that this is working pretty well. And that's just from the default curation of the website into the knowledge base. But obviously I can go in and manipulate that knowledge myself and make it have different responses to these questions. So look, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is kind of a nice way to build an AI assistant. There's no fixed questions, there's no drag and drop, there's no complexity, nothing at all. It's really just as simple as making sure the system has some knowledge, and then you build the agents, and off you go. Now, we can do way more than this. This is a super, super simple use case. But when you throw in the fact that we can integrate with third-party software, like Zapier, for example, not like Zapier, but like Zapier, like say Zapier's got all of those different things that it can integrate with, we can do the same, and then we can create abilities on top of that. So there's some pretty cool things that we can do. And then, we also support obviously different types of channels, email, SMS, phone calls, and web chats and social media and so on. So yeah, hopefully you like this as a very quick intro, just on, how it should be to build an AI assistant. Super, super simple. Now, if I wanted to put this on the website, by the way, I just come in here, and I can grab the embed code. We've got some other embed code in our documentation. You got the URL, you got the QR code, and this channel here allows us to sort of describe to the agent that's going to have the conversation who it is that they're talking to. So, the user is on the website using web chat, and that would give that agent the context of that conversation. So anyway, just a quick intro video. Hope you like it.